All right, welcome in, everybody. We are joining this game in progress. Just got underway. We have 2 outs in the top of the first. Wagaspack is your pitcher for Toronto. He is 4-1 on the year with a 3.63 ERA, and he's facing Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and a runner on second base. I am A-Bomb. This is Coast to Coast, and the pitch is inside. Braves are 80-54. Toronto 54-80. The Braves 5.5 in front of Washington, 10.5 in front of the Phillies, 11.5 in front of the Mets. And the pitch to Donaldson is grounded to short, and that will do it for the Braves in the top of the first. So this is the second game of a short 2-game series. Braves trying to earn a split. So nothing doing for the Braves. In the top of the first, we head to the bottom of the inning. Toronto coming up in a 0-0 ball game. And we will be right back after these messages. Don't move. Mike Foltynewicz is starting for us tonight. Had a good outing last time out. In fact, 2-0 in his last 4 starts with a 3.91 ERA. Overall for the season, Folty is 4-5 with a 5.68 earned run average. First pitch is base hit up the middle to Bo Bichette. Bichette happens, and he's on first base. Mexican for Golovkin is in. Welcome in, brother. We've got Anthony in the house. Bone Crusher again. Good to see everybody. And Mexican says our magic number is 25. That's the first time I've seen that figure this season. I was not aware of that. Glad to hear that all the other NL East teams lost. Here's Biggio. Hope everybody had a great Wednesday. I just got home. Just walked in the door. Pretty good day. 2-1 to Biggio. Fulte deals, and there's a foul ball. Braves off tomorrow and then head back home. We've got a long homestand coming up, and it starts with 3 against the Pale Hose. That's right. White Sox coming in for 3. A little bit low. It's full count to Biggio. Bichette goes and pitches fouled away. Is anybody going to catch it? Yes! Lots of foul territory here at Rogers Center, and that was caught for the out. Runner back to first. And that is Ortega with a catch in left field. The roof is open at Rogers Center. That is a rarity. And in case you didn't know, this was the first ever retractable roof stadium. Opened in 1989, well before whatever the second one was that went up. And here's Vlad Jr. And he takes the ball. So we're going to have a pass ball on Cervelli, it looks like. Man, we have a problem with that. Pass balls have been a real issue this year. It's not Flowers this time, but Cervelli behind the plate. They may call that a stolen base. I guess that's what it's going to end up being. Not really a pass ball, but it was a goof on the catcher's part, whatever you want to call it. All right, Anthony, so what? Are you going to Gwinnett Braves game? Nice play at second by Ozzie to throw out Vlad at first. Runner advances to third with 2 out. So, Anthony, are you in Gwinnett or are you going to AAA game somewhere else? And so here's the cleanup man, Tellez. Okay. All right, Anthony. Yeah, man. Hope you enjoy the River Cats. Who do they play for? Who's the big league club? And so Fulte with the 1-1 pitch. Hit Fulte, and he underhands it over to Freddie for out number 3. So, nothing doing for Toronto in the first inning. As we now head to the second, you're watching Coast to Coast on a Wednesday night. We have no score north of the border. And we'll be back for more right after this. All right, man. Have a good time at the AAA game in Sacktown. Yeah, I live pretty close to a minor league park myself. I live close to the Braves AAA affiliate. And yeah, it's fun to go into a minor league game. All kinds of wacky stuff going on for the kids between innings. Not as much of a cluster getting in and out. And chances are you'll see at least a couple of big league players that are on a rehab assignment or whatever. Oh, and Matt Joyce gets a hold of one. Sweet swinging Joyce goes yard. Solo home run. Braves have a 1-0 lead. That's number 5 on the season for Matt Joyce. Sweet swinging indeed. Yeah, the Braves have an interesting dynamic because the big league park and the AAA park are only about maybe a 40-minute drive apart. Matt Joyce looking good on that swing. That was a leadoff hit. So Echeverria batting 6. And he fouls it back. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch off the glove of Vlad Jr. Either going to be an error or an infield hit. Either way, he's on first with nobody out. Here's Cervelli, catcher. 5 for 9 in the early going. What's going on, Mexican? Can't get the game? Is that what you're saying? That's too bad. So here's the 2-0 pitch to Cervelli. Inside, 3-0. Here's the 3-0. And that's ball 4. Cervelli draws a free pass. First and second with nobody out. So here's Ortega. looks to the ball. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. Toronto went through about 7 or 8 pitchers yesterday. So hopefully all the bullpen is worn out. So Wagaspack gets set to deal the 1-0 pitch to Ortega. It's low. He cannot find the zone. Two on, nobody out. 1 run already in on the Matt Joyce solo home run. And finally, there's a strike to Ortega. What's up, MLBPI? Reds win it. We are doing great. And yeah, Anthony, I never did hear about that. Yeah, that starter was only in there for about 2 innings. He was pitching fine, so you got to figure he either got a blister or something else went wrong. This one is hit pretty well. It is going to bounce up against the wall. Ortega in for extra bases. 1 run in. And I guess only 1 scored there. So it's 2-0. Still nobody out. Runners now on second and third. All right, let's see what happened. So he pulls it, bounces up against the right field wall. And I think Cervelli got hung up at third and maybe came up a little limp there and somehow wasn't able to score. So here comes the medical crew. They're going to check him out. Welcome in, Minecraft. Yeah, thanks for the like. Appreciate that. Smash the like. Hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Sync us up with your TV. Subscribe to Bone Crusher's channel. And work the list. So everybody out at third base having a look at Cervelli. I think he's saying he's okay, but you know, something happened and he came up limp, rounding the bases. And he's coming out of the game. Hopefully this is minor. So Cervelli out at catcher. That means Tyler Flowers is going to come in. And Charlie Culberson is the emergency catcher. So he was able to walk off the field on his own power. It's not like he was limping off or had to get help coming off. I mean, so hopefully this is just some minor precaution. But yeah, the thought of bringing in Flowers, that's not going to excite anybody. Welcome in, Marcus Howard. And so Hamilton is batting 9th. He's got runners on second and third. Nobody out. Couple of runs already in. And let's see who came in to pinch run for Cervelli. I assume it was Flowers coming in. This might be his first ever pinch running assignment in his career. So here is Billy Hamilton with a 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. The 1-2 to Hamilton. Strikeout. So that's out number 1. Second strikeout for Waguespack. Gibby, I'm not sure exactly what happened. He came limping. You know, it has to be like a calf or a hammy or an ankle. Some kind of leg-related issue. So back to the top with Acuna, 0 for 1 today. Chance for a couple RBIs. One and 0. Waguespack already with 36 pitches. We're only in the top of the second. Let's run him out of the game. There's a strike. And the 1-1 is in there. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Acuna. It is hit into left field. That's going to get them both in and roll to the wall. It's 4-0. 2 ribbies for Acuna, a double. He's on second with 1 out. 19th double of the season. That's what we needed. He smashed that one in left field. Nice crooked number up on the board in the second inning. And that was RBIs number 90 and 91. Here is Ozzie. He walked last inning. Waguespack gets the sign. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Little pop into shallow right, and that is caught for out number 2. Ozzie is retired. And here comes Freddie with 2 out. Toronto bullpen gets busy. Freddie has 4 home runs in this ballpark. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's a foul ball. So we mentioned Braves off tomorrow. Then it's back home for 3 with the White Sox. Max Fried is your pitcher on Friday night. Dallas Keuchel Saturday night. And then Sunday evening, that is going to be Julio Teheran getting the start. I'm kind of thinking maybe about going to that game on Sunday. I mean, Monday's a holiday, Labor Day. Don't have to go to work, so I might head down there Sunday. I just don't know. Wagaspack with 44 pitches. And here comes the 2-1. Another foul ball. Including in that long homestand are 4 against the Nationals. Critical homestand for both teams. Here's the 2-2 to Freddie. There is a base hit the other way into right field. That's going to score another run. Little duck snort drives in Acuna. It's 5-0. Freddie's on second with 2 out. 29th double of the year for Freddie. RBI number 106. And that's Josh Donaldson up. Josh's turn. He fouls one away. Pitch is inside. It's 1-1 to Josh. Nice to see that 5 spot up on the board. Strike 2 to Josh. Welcome in Westbrooks. Way outside. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Bone Crusher with a big announcement. He's got Saturday's game. That is a 7:20 Eastern start. Braves v. White Sox. Keuchel on the mound for the Braves on Saturday night. Waguespack gets set for the payoff. It is a ground ball to short. Thrown to first, and that will take care of the Braves. But it was a good one. A big crooked 5 goes up on the board in the top of the second. So the Braves are up 5-0 as we head now to the bottom of the second inning on a Wednesday night north of the border. We'll be right back. Here's Grichuk leading off the bottom of the second. 5, 6, and 7 batters due up for Toronto. Grichuk, .234 average, 23 home runs, 58 RBIs. Yeah, we needed a big night. Get that offense geared up again. Austin Riley, I believe, is playing at AAA Gwinnett tonight. Outside, it's 1-2 to Grichuk. Yeah, let's hope Fulte can keep it together. I think that trip to the minors got his head right. 2-2 now. And there's a base hit to lead off the bottom of the second. It's a single. And Westbrook's going to the beach. Which one are you going to, man? So here is Smoke. He smoked one over the fence last night. And he's up now with a runner on first and nobody out. 20 home runs, 55 ribbies, batting average 214. Oh, Lake Tahoe. That sounds amazing. Yeah. The 1-2 popped up into center field. Actually, left field. And that is where Ortega takes it. And that's out number 1. So, is it the ocean or is it like a lake with a beach, like a big lake with a beach on it? I live in Metro Atlanta, which is really nowhere near the ocean, but we do have a beach close to here on the lake. Doesn't really count. If they have to bring sand in on a truck, that doesn't count. This one by Hernandez is hit deep, but caught on the warning track. Another out from Ortega. He's made 2 putouts so far this inning. Okay, Westbrooks, I got you. Okay, then. Sounds like that's going to be a fun weekend. Let's hope the weather is nice. And here's Drury, 8th place hitter for Toronto. He's up with runner on first and 2 out. Oh, yeah, that sounds great, Marcus. Swings and misses 0-2. Oh, 2 is a little bit outside. Not a big crowd tonight in Rogers Center. Fulte gets set for the 1-2 pitch. It's a foul ball. 96 on the gun. He's thrown 30 pitches so far. Here's the 1-2. There's going to be a base hit, 2-out hit. It's a single. Runners are now on first and second. And the number 9 hitter is due up. All right, we were wondering how long it would take to get a flat Earth mention. It comes at 7:56 Eastern Time from Marcus. And here's the pitch to Jansen, the number 9 man. Drew R., welcome in, hanging out in the great state of Florida. Yeah, last check, that hurricane was down. Like, it looked like somewhere, like it might make landing near Fort Lauderdale. Is that correct? And here's the 1-1 to Jansen. That is a foul ball. Bone Crusher was around for Hurricane Michael that affected the Florida Panhandle in October of last year. He knows all about that. One-two pitch, curveball, swung and a miss. So nothing doing for Toronto. They have a little threat, but nothing doing. So we now head to the third inning. It is all Braves at this point, 5-0, and we'll be back right after this. You're watching Coast to Coast. Matt Joyce leading us off. Home run last time up. He's our DH. And here's a fun stat. It was the first designated hitter for a Brave to hit a home run in 3 years. And Markakis, are we even expecting to get Markakis back? As Matt Joyce flies one into center for out number 1. The way I understand it, Markakis' timetable return coincides with like October maybe. I mean, I guess he could possibly come back for a playoff run. I don't know. I haven't really heard a whole lot of that lately. Have not gotten any intel lately on Markakis. If anybody knows, let us know. So, Echeverria 0 for 1 today. Wagaspack kicks and fires. It's low, 3-0. Falcons fans, don't miss all the fun starting Sunday, September 8th. That is a 1 p.m. kickoff Eastern Time. Falcons, Vikings. There's the strike to Echeverria, 3-1. Strike 2. And a 3-2 to Echeverria. Grounded to short. Throw to first. 2 out. Bo Bichette handled that one. And Flowers is next. He's in the game because Cervelli came up lame as he rounded second on the way to third. He was safe at third, but he left the game. And Flowers is the replacement. If Flowers ends up getting hurt somehow, the emergency backup is Charlie Culberson. To a pitch, fouled away. Here's the 2-1-2 Flowers. Foul ball. All right, organic. Yes. We've got it going on tonight. Big crooked number, big 5 spot. And it's full count. Here's the 3-2. It is slammed into left field. There is a 2-out single. Here comes Ortega, batting 8th. It's A-Bomb with you. You're watching Coast to Coast on a Wednesday night. Hit that subscribe button if it's your first time on board, or if not, thumbs up. Smash the like. Appreciate that. We're going large. And welcome in Ryan Gwynn. Yeah, we all like the real game, for sure. We wish we could bring you the video of the game. That would be cool. Ortega 1 for 1 today. And the pitch is outside. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. This one is put in play, and that is going to fall in. It's going to fall in, so with 2 outs, runners are on first and second. Ortega with a little bloop hit. And Billy Hamilton, number 9 man in the order, is next. Wagaspack with 72 pitches. And we've got a mound visit. All right, meeting adjourned. And here comes Hamilton. He's 0 for 1, and the pitch. This one is popped into short center field. Second baseman takes care of that one. And so that will do it for the Braves in the 3rd inning. Braves do not score, but we are up 5-0 as we head now to the bottom of the 3rd inning from Toronto. We'll be back. You're watching Coast to Coast with A-Bomb. Don't move. All right, let's hit the bottom of the third. Bichette is up. And yeah, Ryan, I mean, the Braves did lose. We wanted that one. We expected that one because Toronto is such a bad team. But, you know, that happens. That happens to all teams. Even the Yankees and Dodgers will lose to an inferior team. But it looks like we're back on track tonight. Yeah, that loss to Colorado was tough, but, you know, that's a pretty big task to wrap up your series in New York. You're supposed to have an off day. You don't have an off day. You got to fly out west for one game and then fly back east for another 2-game series. Thankfully, the team is off tomorrow. So let's get this win tonight, take the day off tomorrow, and let's be honest, we want to sweep the Pale Hose. Fulte throws one way over everybody's head. Back to the backstop, and it's now 2-2 on Bichette. He's leading off the bottom of the third. Braves up 5-0. Glad to have everybody on board. Again, if it's your first time in, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Another foul ball, still 2-2 to Bo Bichette. Here comes the 2-2. It's low. Come on, Fulte, no leadoff walks. Here is the 3-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Bichette down on strikes. Number 2 tonight for Fulte. Nobody on, 1 out. And here is Biggio. All right, Ryan, appreciate that. Yeah, man. We do this several times a week for the Braves. And then as you see on your screen, Falcons will be coming your way in the near future. We'll still continue to do Braves during football season. And I mentioned this before, once we get into the playoffs and there's a conflict, let's say the Falcons are playing at the same time the Braves are playing a playoff game, we will definitely make Braves the priority over the Falcons in a playoff situation. That's another month away. Biggio fouls it back. It's 2-2. The best Braves player right now, I will say Freddie Freeman. Two-two pitch. Low. Bounces up there. It's a full count to Biggio. And welcome in Mike Hardison. Cervelli rounded third base and came up a little bit lame. We don't know if it's a hammy. And Biggio gets a hold of one. And however, nice catch by Billy Hamilton in center. His speed, a valuable asset in center field. And there's 2 out. Cervelli got hurt rounding third. They took him out and placed Tyler Flowers in his place. So we haven't really gotten any kind of official word yet. It didn't look that bad. Here's Vlad Jr. 0 for 1 tonight. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. 96 mile an hour gas. A little bit low. It's 1-1. One pitch. That's gonna sneak through into right field for a little bloop single. So Vlad is on first, 2 outs. Most disappointing Brave. Do we even have a most disappointing Brave on our team right now? I'm trying to think. I guess Fulte would have been on that list earlier in the year. He's been doing pretty well lately. Here is cleanup man Tellez. All right, Ryan. See you next time. Tellez, 6'4", 255. And he looks at a ball. Oh, yeah, Ugla, definitely. If you're talking all-time disappointments, he's definitely on that list. And there's a strike to Tellez. It's 1-2. Yeah, Ugla came in, signed a big contract, and his first year with the Braves was good. And then he just, could not keep it up. All right, Ryan, we will see you. Looks like you're a Bama fan. Crimson Tide fan. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Tellez. And that's a ball, 3-2. What's up, Madeira? Welcome in. Yes, the Braves family is all here tonight. And we're enjoying the 5-0 advantage. .58 pitches for Fulte so far. We're in the bottom of the third. Ball 4. 2 outs, runners on first and second. So Fulte kind of racking up the pitch count a little bit. Nobody scored, obviously. That's good. First walk of the ball game. Yeah, Brickmaster, welcome in. Yeah, it's a cool stadium. There's a hotel in there. There's restaurants in there. First retractable roof stadium in the Bigs. So when this thing came out 30 years ago, it was super modern and cool. I really wanted to go. I remember talking to my dad way back when. I was like, can we go up there? And we kind of talked about we were going to actually do it. Never happened. Did never happen. Canada is a long way from Georgia after all. And there's a bouncer over to Echeverria at short. Dansby is not in the lineup tonight. And Echeverria gets the out. So we end the third inning. Toronto still hasn't scored. That's the good news. As we head now to the fourth inning, it is 5-0 Braves. Woohoo! All right, we're back. Top of the fourth, Acuna leads us off. And Mondo, that's a great suggestion about my dad. Only problem there, and I didn't mention this, but he passed away in '06. And so, that's just like some of those old songs you've heard, you always wish you had done stuff while dad was alive. That one never happened. We did go to plenty of ball games together in Atlanta. We just never made that road trip. But yeah, that was a great suggestion. Mom is still alive. And we are actually going to Wrigley Field in about 2 weeks. About 2 or 3 weeks from now, I will be at Wrigley Field. It's not a Braves game. That's the only thing that I kind of regret about the whole trip. But you know what? I've always wanted to go. I watched the Cubbies on WGN as a kid. I was never a big fan of the Cubs, but I was a huge fan of the ballpark. Oh, it's all good, Mondo, Yeah, I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I cannot wait to go to Wrigley. It's actually going to be a family reunion. It's not just my mom and me. It's probably about 10 family members. We're all going to congregate there. We've already got the Airbnb house somewhere near Wrigleyville. So that is definitely a bucket list item, and I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be the Cubs and the Pirates, and it's on a Saturday. And I'm going to say that's probably... yeah, I think it's Saturday, September 14th, so I cannot wait. Pray for good weather. Give me some good weather vibes, y'all. And so here's Freddie, 1 for 2. Couple of outs, top of the fourth. Braves up 5-0. And there's a ball. We'll check some scores coming up in just a couple of moments. Here's the 1-1 to Freddie. That's a foul ball. And by the way, there's a new pitcher. We neglected to mention we went from one hard to pronounce name to another. I believe this is Gaviglio. Gaviglio. And he's got a 2-2 count on Freddie. Phillies have a 9-3 lead over the Pirates in the 6th inning. Nationals beating up on the Orioles 5-1 in the 5th. The Cubbies up 10-1 on the Mets in the 3rd inning, and the Reds have a 4-0 lead over the Marlins. Let's see if the O's can mount the big comeback. Another foul ball to Freddie. It's still 2-2. That's inside. It's 3-2. Payoff is fouled back. And there's a strikeout. Freddie finally down on strikes. And that will retire the side as we head now to the bottom of the 4th inning. From Toronto, the Braves have a 5-0 lead. We'll be back. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Smoke is batting. He had a big home run last night. And we are about to get our new sponsor banner up on the screen. Smoke drives one into center field for a single. Welcome, Ear Candy Productions. Yeah, we'll give that a nice little spot on our screen there. Welcome on board, Ear Candy. And Hernandez sends one into center field. That's going to bounce up against the wall, and I think that might have been a ground rule double. We'll see. And so it is, in fact, a ground rule double. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Yeah, Fulte, get it together. Don't go mental on us here. And Drury is up, and it's 0-1 on him. Swung and a missed. 0-2. Runners on second and third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Foul back. Another foul. Yeah, Mexican, have you heard any word? I did hear that Riley was in AAA Gwinnett yesterday. As recently as yesterday. Did not see how he actually performed in the game. There's the ball. 1-2 to Drury. Here comes the 1-2. It is bounce to second. Run's gonna score. Out recorded at first, and it's 5-1. Toronto's now on the board. So there's one out. There's a runner on third base now. And the Braves up by 4. So that brings up 9th place hitter Jansen. He's 0 for 1. And starts it off with a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, fouled away. 0-2 now. And Walking Legend is in the house. Welcome in. We see the Reds are winning tonight. Way to go. Yeah, Mexican. Wow, what's going to happen? What is going to happen when it's time to re-sign Donaldson? My gut feeling tells me the Braves will not be able to afford him. And the plan is to have Austin Riley playing third. So I think, probably that's what's going to happen next year. I do not think the Braves are going to re-sign Donaldson. And Legend, when are you going to a game again, man? When are you going to another Reds game? And here's Bichette. 2 outs and a runner on third. While we were talking, Jansen lined out to Ozzy Albies for out number 2. Here's the 0-1 pitch, way outside. Bichette leading off for Toronto. 2 outs, runner on third, and here is the 1-1 pitch. It's in there. Excuse me? That was not a strike? You gotta be kidding. You have got to be kidding. Oh, and you know Fulty's hating that call. Don't let it get to you, man. There's a swing and a miss. It is 2-2 on Bichette. I have a feeling Donaldson is going to get like maybe a 3-year deal with one of those rich teams like the Dodgers or Yankees. Ruh-roh, ball gets away, run scores. Come on, Flowers. The hell was that? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Let's see that again. Oh, Flowers, you freaking idiot. It caught him on the freaking glove. No. So another pass ball. Yes, that's what it's been officially scored as. That one leads to a run. Damn, Flowers. You got to be kidding. Charlie Culberson would be a better catcher. And Bichette flies out to end the inning. And 2 runs come across the plate. The one that hurt the most was the pass ball, once again, from our man Tyler Flowers. So We now head to the top of the 5th inning. The Jays, that is. The Jays are on the board, and it is 5-2 Atlanta. And here is Donaldson leading us off in the 5th inning. And he's got an 0-2 count already. But I want to talk about Tyler Flowers for just another second. I have never seen a major league catcher have that much problem. I've never seen that before. It's very unusual. It's strange. And I don't think he had this problem in the past. I guess I need to go look at his defensive stats. But that is hard to believe how many passed balls he's had this year. And then there's been plenty of other legit wild pitches that he should have stopped but couldn't. Do I like BJ Upton? No, not particularly. But it didn't even, he's got another name now. I forgot what he went from BJ to something else after he left the Braves. But welcome in Dab Brewer. Yes, let's go Braves. Agreed. Gaviglio still out on the hill for Toronto. And here's Matt Joyce, 1 for 2 with a home run. Donaldson struck out a moment ago, by the way. And that's upstairs, 1-1 to Joyce. Yeah, I'm not sure about Flowers' eyewear. Yeah, it does seem like he wears some kind of goggles or glasses. And Dab Brewer, the Braves are winning. It's 5-2. welcome in. Hit us up with a like, subscribe, stay a while. Two and two now to Joyce. Joyce lofts one into right field, and that is caught. 2 outs. Phillies have a 10-3 lead now over the Pirates. 7th inning there. Nationals up 5-2 on the O's in the 5th. Cubs 10, Mets 1, 4th inning, and the Reds still have that 4-0 lead over the Marlins. There is your ear candy scoreboard blast. Here's Echeverria, 0 for 2. And the pitch is a ball. It's 1-1. Huh. All right, Marcus, that's funny. Yeah, put him up there against a knuckleballer. Maybe, maybe he could actually, maybe that's the one kind of catcher or the one kind of pitcher he can actually handle. Most catchers have a tough time with the knucklers, but have no trouble at all with everybody else. Maybe Tyler is just the opposite. The 2-2 pitch to Echeverria. Swings and misses. And so the Braves are retired in the 5th inning. We now go to the bottom half where the Braves are up by 3. It is 5-2 over Toronto. We'll be back after these messages on Coast to Coast. Biggio leading us off in the 5th inning. Fulte still out there, 80 pitches, now 81. Number 81 was a ball. It's 1-0. It's 2-1 now to Biggio. And this one is into the right field corner. Biggio will end up on second base. Leadoff double for him. And that's the 11th two-bagger on the season. Danny Westbrooks is back. And here's Vlad Jr., 1 for 2. On the night, here's the pitch to him. It is pop fouled out of play. Heart of the order due up for Toronto, 2, 3, and 4 hitters. And the leadoff man is already on second base. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Vlad. It is in there. The old Ephus pitch. Yeah, we don't see that enough in the big leagues anymore. And that one bounced up there to Vlad. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Vlad. Way high. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one's inside. Here comes the payoff. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1. Third strikeout for Fulte. All right then. And here's Rowdy Tellez, cleanup man. 6'4", 255. Kind of a fat guy. But apparently he can hit pretty well. 15 home runs, average not very good, 225. Prepper will be back. He'll be back. He's good people. But Marcus, he actually, now to play devil's advocate, he never said the Earth wasn't round. He's saying it's not a globe. But I never did get a good answer about what happens when you get to the edge of the disc. I never did get that. But I am going to go to his channel and watch a couple of those videos. I promised I'd do that, and I'm still going to do that. Okay, so 2 outs, runner on second base. Here comes Grichuk. Here's the 1-2 to Grichuk. I'm sorry, here's the first pitch to Grichuk. Damn it, that one's lined in the left field. That's going to score a run. All right, it's 5-3. 5-3, Jays. Braves. 5-3 Braves. Damn it. All right then. So who is up next? Justin Smoke is due up next. He went yard last night. And he represents the tying run tonight. Got a mound visit. Uncle Kranitz is on the hill talking to Folty. And we've got Luke Jackson warming up. He'll probably be coming in really soon because Folty has 94 pitches. Would like to see him get out of this inning with no further damage, however. At least get through 5. And be in line for the win. Yes, the Nationals are playing tonight, and they are leading. Let's look at that score real quick. Ball gets away. And we'll see if that's a wild pitch or a pass ball. I wasn't really looking that close. But the runner advances to third with 2 out. And the Nationals are up 8-2 over Baltimore in the 5th. That's another pass ball. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You have got to be freaking kidding me. That is another pass ball. Come on, bring Culberson in here. Get the emergency catcher in. This is an emergency. Our catcher cannot catch the ball. Are you kidding me? I almost don't want... Can the batter just hit the ball? Like, can we have no more pitches that are not hit? All right, there's a walk. And here comes the human peanut. And we've now got a pitching change. Folty could not make it through 5 complete. He exits with a 5-3 lead. Runners on the corners are his responsibility. There are 2 outs. Luke Jackson coming in, and we'll let you know what happens next. Do not move. Coast to Coast is on the air. All right, here we are with Jackson. Now on the hill, runners on the corners, 2 outs. And here's Hernandez, 1 for 2 tonight. Luke's pitched pretty well as of late. Hernandez, 1 for 2. He had a double in the 4th inning. He's got 20 home runs and 50 RBIs on the year. And there's a ball, 2-0. Way to go, Marcus. Yeah, do that. I mean, that should get my sub count up to 1,000 just on that alone. Appreciate that. Here's the 2-0 to Hernandez. It's a foul ball. Hernandez, the 7th hitter in the lineup for the Jays. 2-1 pitch is popped foul out of play. Yeah, Keck, there's always some haters. It's probably... There's this other reaction guy named Goose. I'm going to say it's probably one of his thugs that came in and is trying to cause trouble. It's all right. I think, I'm not sure about this. I need to read up on the YouTube rules, but I think a thumbs down works the same way as a thumbs up. I could be wrong. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Still 2-2. No game tomorrow night. Then Friday night, Max Fried takes the hill against the White Sox. Saturday, it's Dallas Keuchel. Sunday, Julio Teheran. And those are your probables for the White Sox series. Here comes the 2-2. And there's a strikeout, so Jackson comes in and takes care of business. So no further damage done, but Toronto picks up another one as we head now to the 6th inning. The Braves holding on to a 5-3 lead. You are watching A-Bomb. That's my name, and this is Coast to Coast. And here's Flowers at the plate. Let's see if he can redeem himself here. Pitches outside. It is 1-1. Gaviglio still on the mound for Toronto. No Mexican. Who is Matt Antonelli? And there's a base hit. Flowers does, in fact, somewhat redeem himself. Leadoff single, top of the 6th. Here's Rafael Ortega. And he looks at a strike. Braves have a 5-3 edge in the top of the 6th. Oh, there's a double play ball. Maybe, maybe not. Only one out. Only able to get the runner at first. So Flowers at second with one out. And welcome in Joshua Mashburn. Welcome aboard. So probably should have been a double play, but Toronto kind of mishandled that ground ball a little bit. Was only able to get the runner at first. Oh, wow. Walking Legend says Aquino has a 3-run bomb tonight. How many is that for him? He came in and tore it up even more than Austin Riley was for that 1-month stretch. And here's Billy Hamilton, 0 for 2. Our 9th place man tonight. Oh yeah, legend. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mexican. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I did hear about that guy. I need to check out his channel. Thanks for that. Wow, legend. 13 in a month for Aquino. All right, Joshua, big coast to coast dugout shout out to you. Welcome in. We're glad you're on board. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're here. We encourage that. And it's now 2-2 to Hamilton. 40 pitches for Gaviglio. Here's the 2-2. And that's going to be caught. Pop up in foul territory. Vlad Jr. puts it away for out number 2. And now it's back to the top of the order. Acuna steps in. Mound meeting and a Toronto pitching change in the top of the 6th. 2 outs and a runner on second. We'll be right back to let you know who is coming in next for the Blue Jays right after this. New Toronto pitcher, Jason Adam, in to face Acuna. Here's the pitch. Steps off. Yeah, Aquino's been really impressive, and there's been a couple of guys. You know, Riley did it. Aquino did it. Seems like, oh yeah, that guy for the Mets, Pete Alonso, is having a monster season. Lots of young folks are racking up the bombs these days. Acuna 1 for 3, a double, scored a run, batting .289, 36 home runs, 91 RBIs. Foul ball. It is 0-1. A little bit of mist happening in Toronto right now. They do have a roof they can close, but it's not coming down hard enough for that. Pitch is high, 1-1 to Acuna. The 1-1 swings and misses. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Acuna retired. So that'll do it for the Braves. In their half of the sixth, no scoring there. We now head to the bottom of the inning. It is still the Braves 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Gotta hold them right here. We'll be back for more Coast to Coast next, right here. Luke Jackson back to pitch the bottom of the sixth. And he faces Drury. 1 for 2 tonight. And welcome Angel Samuel Peralta. Welcome in. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounces up there. All right, Joshua, well, I appreciate that. That's what we're here for. If you cannot get the game in your area, we're a good alternative to that. Maybe not the alternative you're looking for, but it's still better than nothing. And then anybody who's actually got the game, we welcome you to use us as your second screen experience, hangout spot, chat box, dugout conversation. That is our mission at Coast to Coast. Nice play. Donaldson smothered that hot grounder and throws him out. Drury retired. So the leadoff man is down. So big first out in the 6th inning. That'll send up Dan Jansen. Gets a hold of the first one. That's going to fall in. And let's see if we can hold him to a single. Yes, we do. So 1 out single for Jansen. Tying run comes to the plate. So here's Bo Bichette. Can we please get a double play? And pitch is swung on and missed. Bichette, 347 for the season. 8 home runs, 14 ribbies. Gas, 97, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. We are in Rogers Center on a Wednesday night. And the pitch is fouled back. It's still 0-2. And also welcome in Rilo Wren. No, I don't do all the Braves games. But between me and my partner, the Bone Crusher, we have probably racked up, when this season is all said and done, a good at least 100 games. But you know what, Rilo? Make sure to subscribe to us, hit that notification bell, and anytime we go live, you'll get an alert. I typically do 2 or 3 games a week, and Bone Crusher maybe will do 1 or 2. So we definitely invite you to be a part of our experience. But thanks for the question. And here's Biggio. And he looks at a ball. He is 1 for 3 tonight. little bit high. It's 2-0. It's 3-0. Braves up 5-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Lucky call there. Nice call. Nice bonus call. Didn't really look like a strike, but it's 3-1 now on Biggio. Ball 4. So with 2 outs, runners on first and second. And we're now in the heart of the Toronto order. So here's Vlad Jr. Always dangerous. 1 for 3 tonight. 15 home runs on the year. And a .281 average. Braves looking to split the 2-game series. Gotta hold them right here. And damn it, there's a base hit. And is the runner going to score? He will score. It is 5-4. Damn. Yeah, Joshua, yeah, as you can see on our screen there, we will be doing Falcons games too. So make sure to hang around for that. All right, so Luke Jackson has been pitching pretty well, you know, this last week or two. Not getting her done tonight, though. Cleanup man. Rowdy Tellez. He's just missing. But it's 1-0 to Tellez. The 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Atlanta had a 5-0 lead at one point. It's 5-4. Way outside, it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's fouled back. Looked like ball 3. We'll take that. A little break. 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. Ozzie, Freeman, Donaldson in the top of the 7th. If we can ever get out of this jam. There's ball 3. It's a full count. Jackson is ready for the payoff pitch. The runners go, and this one is grounded to second. Thankfully, we are now out of the inning, but not before Toronto inches closer. They put up another run, and it is now a 1-run lead. We head now to the top of the 7th. Braves up 5-4 over the Blue Jays. We'll be back. Do not move. Here's Ozzie Albies leading us off in the top of the 7th. Braves with a 5-4 lead over Toronto. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Braves will get some much-needed rest tomorrow on their off day, which they will spend in Atlanta. Team headed back home on the Delta Charter after this game tonight. The 1-1 pitch to Ozzie is upstairs. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Ozzie. That's outside. And there's a walk, leadoff walk for Ozzie. That'll send up Freddie. All right, so Freddie, 1 for 3 today, including an RBI. That was number 106 for him. He looks at a ball high. Here's the 1-0 instead of first. Runner back. Low 2-0. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. That hit him. Curveball, 76 miles an hour. Hit Freddie in the rear end. Welcome in Caleb Roberts. And Bone Crusher wants to think about buying an 03 Audi. So we got a mound visit. Josh Donaldson steps in the box. I wouldn't think repairs would be any more than any other car. But an Audi is a luxury car after all. I've never had one, so I really don't know for sure. Never had a luxury automobile. So the roof is almost closed due to the rain that has started in Metro Toronto. And here is the pitch. That is outside. My favorite Braves player right now, I mean, today would be Freddie Freeman. Acuna is right on his heels. Two-0 to Donaldson. Runners first and second, nobody out. Braves up a run in the top of the seventh, looking for insurance. 2-0 pitch, fouled back, had a big cut. Went the wrong direction, though. This is when the Braves go to work, seventh inning and beyond. Two one is high. 3-1 to Donaldson. Matt Joyce on deck. He had a home run earlier tonight. And that's ball four. So bases loaded, nobody out for Joyce. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We've had a lot of those tonight. And so Toronto has made the Jitterbug Wireless call to the bullpen. So we're going to step aside for this pitching change, and we will be right back. Bases loaded. Nobody out for the Braves. All right, we're back. Neil Ramirez is your new pitcher for the Blue Jays. And here's the pitch to Joyce. That is in there. Strike one. Bases loaded. Nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. This one is hit into right field. Base hit. 1 run in. And that's it. 1 run in. Base is still loaded. Nobody out. 6-4 Braves. Insurance time. So Matt Joyce, a home run tonight. RBI single as well. Echeverria is in now. It's his turn. Braves up 6-4. Echeverria gets one into left field. That's going to fall in as a bloop hit. 1 run is in. Okay, runner out at third. Matt Joyce. A little bit of bad base running there. But Braves score again. It's 7-4. Okay, then 1 out, runner on second, base running error. I'm sorry, it's 8-4. It is 8-4. So first out of the inning is recorded when Matt Joyce gets tagged out at third. Yeah, bad base running, but in the grand scheme, we're doing pretty good. 3 insurance runs up on the board in the 7th inning for Atlanta. And yeah, Madeira, I was surprised that dropped too. It kind of looked like he had the ball. Tyler Flowers fouls one. He is 2 for 2 tonight. along with those 2 passed balls. Braves off tomorrow, then it's back to Atlanta for a 3-game set with the White Sox. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Max Fried on Friday, Dallas Keuchel on Saturday, and Julio Teheran Sunday. Just 1 out. O2 pitch is fouled away. Welcome in, Avery. You're going to the White Sox Braves game on Saturday. Check it Sunday. That's like a 5 o'clock start on the day before Labor Day. I've been to a couple of those. Well, an interesting, weird starting time, but it's kind of cool. I might just show up on Sunday too. I keep, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking real hard about going to that one. Mondo asks, was Donaldson chewing tobacco? I don't know. I haven't really noticed him with a chaw. We've got a pitcher that does that, and Flowers is retired on strikes. 2 outs in the inning. And here's Rafael Ortega. Runner on second. 2 outs, 3 runs already in on the top of the 7th. And Caleb is going to Disney. All right, son. Pitch to Ortega is ball 1. That one is in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. It's foul back. It's 1-2 on Ortega. 2 for 3 tonight. Fouled away, still 1-2 for Ortega. Billy Hamilton is on deck with 2 out. One-two pitch. Another foul. I've been to 2 games this year. We won both of those. One was a Saturday night. One was a businessman special on like a Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon. That was a lot of fun. One-two pitch is inside. 2-2. This one has popped up. Foul territory. Catcher has it. Almost collided with the third baseman, Guerrero. But that will retire the side. So the Braves are down now in the 7th inning. But it was a good one. 3 insurance runs cross the plate for the Braves. So now we head to the bottom of the 7th, and it is time to stretch in Canada. Coast to Coast will be back. 8-4 Braves. We're back. Bottom of the 7th, Grichuk is leading us off. And welcome in Timothy Slaughter. Glad to have you. We're all about the Braves in this house. Cubs 10-6 over the Mets in the 7th inning. And Grichuk fouls it off. It is 1-2 to him. Let's look at some other scores. The Nationals up 8-4 on Baltimore. That one's in the 8th. That's the Battle of the Beltway in D.C. Phillies up 12-3 over Pittsburgh. In fact, that is a final score. The Phillies all over the Pirates. That one is final. And then also final from Miami, the Reds shut out the Marlins 5-0. And there is your ear candy scoreboard blast. And Chris Martin, your new Atlanta pitcher. Here comes the 2-2 to Grichuk. That's a foul ball. Still 2-2. Looks like we're talking about some tortillas and some, I don't know, some good food down there. I'm hungry now, just after reading that. Here comes the 2-2. It is swung on a missed. Martin with his first strikeout, and that's out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, he's a long way from San Diego. He is in San Jose or Santa Clara or one of those no-cal locations. I've never been to San Diego, but I'm already ready to say I want to move there. I would love to live in San Diego without even seeing the place. I would move there right now if I could. And here is Smoke, and the 0-1 pitch to him is a strike. He could not check his swing, says the third base umpire. It's 0-2. Martin set to deal the 0-2 pitch. Here it is. And that's called strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Martin. Oh, I'm sure it's nice Mexican. Yeah, San Diego is like, I think they've got the most perfect weather in the entire country, if I'm not mistaken. So here's Hernandez. Last chance for Toronto in the bottom of the 7th. You're watching Coast to Coast just after 10 o'clock Eastern Time. It's 10:02 to be specific. I'm A-Bomb. You're watching Coast to Coast. If it's your first time on board, we would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure to like. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Also, make sure you sync us up with your TV and subscribe to the Bone Crushers channel. Did I work all of the list in? Here's the 1-1 to Hernandez. That's low. Martin looking for a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 7th. Foul back. It's now 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. So, in fact, it is a 1-2-3 inning. Way to go, Chris Martin. Nothing doing for Toronto. We head to the 8th. It is all Atlanta at this point. 8-4 on a Wednesday night. We will be back right after this with more Coast to Coast. We're in the top of the 8th, and good news from the farm. Austin Riley had 2 hits Monday night, he had 2 hits last night, and he had 2 hits tonight. AAA Gwinnett on his rehab assignment. So Hamilton flied out to start us off in the top of the 8th, and now it's Acuna, 1 for 4 tonight. Braves 8, Blue Jays 4, top of the 8th inning. Acuna had a double tonight and 3 Ks. Let's see what he does here. That's upstairs, 2 and 1. Two and 2 now on Acuna. Two pitch, a little bit outside. It's 3 and 2 now to Acuna. Nationals up 8-4 over Baltimore here in the top of the 9th. In that game, Acuna flies out to center. Out number 2. Dodgers Padres underway. Dodgers are up 3-2 in the 3rd inning in San Diego. Albies puts a charge into 1, but can of corn. So that'll do it. Quickly retired are the Braves. 1, 2, 3. In the 8th inning, we now head to the bottom of the inning. 8, 9, and 1 batters are due up for Toronto when we come back on Coast to Coast. This is A-Bomb. Don't move. We'll be back. Shane Green is on the bump in the bottom of the 8th for the Braves. McKinney leads us off for the Blue Jays. He's pinch hitting. And we know what time it is in the Madeira household. We're only maybe a good 10, 15 minutes away from a Wednesday night celebration. Victory Cigar. Nobody loves a Victory Cigar more than this guy. And Shane Green deals. Fouled away, and it's 1-2 to McKinney. Chris Martin did his job. He pitched a perfect bottom 7. The 1-2 pitch. That one is low, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Nice play, Ozzie. Throws on a first. One out, one out in the bottom of the 8th. That is. And welcome in Mark Lane. So I'm guessing that was your first ever trek to SunTrust Park. And I miss Turner Field too. I will say that. I like the parking situation better at Turner Field. I think SunTrust is an amazing facility, especially with the activities going on outside the ballpark in what's called the Battery Atlanta. But it's got a real sterile corporate feel to it regarding their whole parking situation. And what I mean by that is at Turner Field, the Braves' previous home, you could park anywhere you wanted. You could bring a cooler and a grill and hang out and tailgate for a couple of hours. You cannot do that at SunTrust. So what they make you do at SunTrust, you're not allowed to tailgate because they have all these restaurants and bars that you can hang out before the game. So I like that part of it. I love the bars and restaurants and all that. I do not like the no tailgating policy. So, Mark Lane, I'm curious to know what you preferred about Turner Field over SunTrust. I used to love showing up at those Braves games a couple hours early, hang out, drink some beers in the parking lot, maybe throw something on the grill. Those days are over. And with 2 outs, here is Bichette back to the top of the order. And quickly strike one. I mean, it's such a contrast between the two places. There wasn't any kind of place to eat at Turner Field, until you got in the stadium. There was nothing. There was a Kentucky Fried Chicken. That place ended up getting torn down after a while. I remember going there before a Braves game one time when they ran out of freaking chicken because it was so damn crowded in there. It's the only restaurant there on the whole Turner Field property. And they ended up tearing down the damn thing. If you cannot keep a KFC up and running, chances are there's not going to be any other restaurants that'll make it either. So I understand the Braves' desire to get into a nicer part of town and all that. And I do like SunTrust. I do like the games there, but I agree with Mark. It's just not the same. I mean, it's hard to believe. I've been to 3. The Braves have had 3 freaking ballparks in my lifetime. That's too many. Considering Wrigley Field and Fenway have both been open for 100+ years. And so it's now 1-2 on Bichette. Shane Green looks in and gets the sign. Here is the 1-2 pitch to Bichette. That one is hit and bounced over to Ozzie, who throws on a first in time. So Shane Green sets him down 1-2-3. Chris Martin set him down 1-2-3. And it's now time to head to the 9th inning. Freddie Freeman leads us off when we get there. We will be back after this timeout on Coast to Coast. Boschers is the new pitcher for Toronto. Welcome back, everybody. It's A-Bomb, coast to coast on a Wednesday night. Good news, Braves up 8-4 in the top of the ninth. Freddie Freeman is 1 for 3 with his 106th RBI earlier tonight. Yeah, Mark Lane, I hear you on that. Yeah, parking on, I used to park for free over there. I would park up near the Capitol building, specifically the DOT. I would park near the DOT building. You could park for free up there if you were willing to walk the 1.5 miles or so down Capitol Avenue or Hank Aaron Boulevard. So yeah, I agree. Park for free, cornhole, tailgating, grills everywhere. You cannot do that at the new place, and it seems kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Antiseptic, maybe? Or corporate. I still like it, though. I still like it, but you're right. If I had my druthers, they would have just made some improvements to Turner Field. But it's ancient history now. What's up, Gary Burdett? Coming in right at the last minute to catch the exciting conclusion. And Freddie hits one, and forget about it. Freddie has gone deep into center field for a home run. It's 9-4. Solo blast, RBI 107, home run number 36. Yeah, straight away center. And here's one more gripe, and I'm going to shut up about the difference between Turner Field and SunTrust. But here's another gripe about SunTrust, and that is once you get into the Battery and you want to hang out there for a good hour or so before the game starts, they've got the music cranked up so damn loud you can't have a freaking conversation with anybody without yelling. It's like being in a damn bar. That's what I don't like about it. If they would just turn the music down just a little bit, this old man would be a lot happier. Welcome in Matthew Dupriest. No, I do not think we peaked too early. I think we are just right, just where we want to be for a solid playoff run in October. So here's Josh Donaldson, 0 for 3 tonight. It's now 3-0 on him. Will he be green lighted here? Let's see. Yes, he will, and he misses. 3-1. Yeah, Mexican, you said you're going in September, right? Are you still planning on that? What game are you planning on going to? Do you know? And there is a walk. Bo Shears gives up a walk. So there is Donaldson on first. Nobody out. Top 9. Here's Matt Joyce. Had a solo home run himself earlier in the game. And he's 2 for 4 tonight. Upstairs 2-0 to Joyce. Here's 2-0 pitch to Joyce. Fouled back. All right, Mexican. Well, I hope it works out for you, man. You never know, man. I might just head down to the yard myself, you know. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's outside. Freddie Freeman just hit home run number 36 a moment ago, and Matt Joyce gets one down the line into right field all the way to the wall. And that is going to move Donaldson over to third base. He's not able to score. And a long single for Matt Joyce. Runners on the corners, nobody out. So Joyce having a night. 3 hits for him, including a home run. So here's Echeverria, 1 for 4, single, run scored, couple RBIs. Here's the pitch to Echeverria. This one's hit on the ground. There's 1 out at second, and that's all they're going to get. And the run scores. No, it doesn't. Excuse me. Or does it? I'm not sure. Okay, so nobody did score there. It's still 9-4 with 1 out, runners on the corners. That was a nice play by Bichette just to keep the ball in the infield, and he was able to get 1 out of that. Here's Tyler Flowers. 2 pass balls again tonight. And the only reason he's in the game is because Cervelli came up a little limp as he ran at third base in the first inning. And there's strike 1 to Flowers. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Inside, 1-1 to Flowers. Just after 10:30 local time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball double play opportunity, and that will retire the side, but not before Freddie Freeman gives us a little more insurance. Solo shot for him, number 36, here in the top of the 9th inning. The Braves have a 9-4 lead. We are now heading to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Jays. We will be right back. All right, we're back, bottom of the ninth inning. And that sounds good, Mexican. We will not be talking about flat earth stuff. Okay, here's the guy that... never mind. I thought this was the guy with the chewing tobacco chaw. I guess it's not. Blevins is in for the Braves. Who's the guy that chews tobacco? It's one of these, like, middle relievers. Anyway. We have Blevins on the hill. 35 games for him this year. 1-0 record. A 4.21 earned run average. And Toronto will send up 2, 3, and 4. Biggio leads us off. He's 1 for 3. And Biggio gets a hold of one, but no problem. Acuna makes the grab in right field for out number 1. Jerry, that's who it... No, not Jerry. I can't remember who the guy was. Anyway, it's not important. So that's one quick out. In the bottom of the ninth, here is Vlad Jr. Vlad is 2 for 4, a couple of singles and RBI. Season average 283 with 15 home runs. Strike 1.
Blevins made his big league debut September 16th, 2007. Guerrero. Don't. Yep, you know where I'm going. Don't. Was born March 16th, 1999. He was 8. That's not as bad as the average year.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Vlad Jr. Foul back, 1-2. Okay, Sabatka. Thanks for that, Gibby. Sabatka has been up and down between Gwinnett and Atlanta. And there's a bunch of guys who've like made 3 or 4 trips between the two places. He's one of them. I'm kind of glad he's not on the team anymore because his name is so similar to Soroka, it's easy to get that confused. We just need to get him out of the entire Braves organization altogether, just for that reason alone. Dr. Popo checks in. The last minute. Welcome in. Crush the like. Popo, do it. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Vlad Jr. Line to Freddie. He was in the right place at the right time. 2 outs. Braves took a 5-0 lead. Then Toronto came back and made it 5-4. And then the Braves came back and made it 9-4. Phillies beat the Pirates 12-3. All the scores coming up for you on the 10th inning show. Just a moment. As soon as this one's final. Blevins kicks and fires. That one's in there. It's 1-1. No game tomorrow. Braves are off. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Braves v. White Sox. We know Bone Crusher is slated for the Saturday night game. Fouled away. It's 1-2 to the cleanup man, Tellez. Home runs tonight from Matt Joyce and Freddie Freeman. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Everybody on their feet. Foul ball. We'll do it again. Braves will head on that Delta charter as soon as this one's over and head down to Atlanta and enjoy a Thursday off. Hopefully that'll take care of all the jet lag over the last few days. Another foul ball. It's still 1-2. Okay, Blevins deals the 1-2. Rung him up. Strike 3 called, and the Braves are winners tonight. 9-4 is your final score over Toronto. It looked like it was in jeopardy for just a bit, but thankfully the Braves bats came back and added a bunch of insurance. So very happy final score tonight. We're now in the 10th inning show brought to you by Ear Candy, and we'll run down the scores really quick. It was a final in Philadelphia where the Phillies beat the Pirates in the Battle of PA. 12-3 was your final score there. Battle of the Beltway had the Nationals winning. That's a final. Washington 8, Baltimore 4, your final score. We're in the bottom of the 9th in New York where the Cubs have a 10-7 lead. They're up by a field goal. It's the final from Detroit where the Indians beat the Tigers 4-2. The Reds shut out the Marlins 5-0 in Miami. It's the 7th inning in Chicago where the Twins have a 5-2 lead over the White Sox, who will be coming into Atlanta this weekend. Top of the 8th in Houston where the Astros have a 6-4 lead over the Rays. In the 9th, the Royals have a 6-4 lead on the Oakland A's. It's a final from Milwaukee where the Brewers beat the Cardinals 4-1. The Yankees beat the Mariners 7-3 earlier. It's the 5th inning in Colorado where the Red Sox have a 4-1 lead on the Rockies. Bottom of the 4th in San Diego where the Dodgers have a 3-2 edge there. And just underway in Anaheim, the Rangers and the Angels are scoreless. So thanks once again, all of our subscribers, all of our participants in the dugout, everybody who liked us tonight. Much obliged to everybody, and so much thanks going out everywhere. So, once again, your final score. The Braves 9, the Blue Jays 4. This is A-Bomb checking out. We'll see you next time, possibly Friday night. And that one gets underway at 7:20 Eastern. So we will see you next time. So long now, and good night, America.